Alright, we're gonna go over game two. I don't have the pro draft for that still, so we'll just go straight into the game here. So this game we gave them Rek'Sai and Kale, which is perfectly fine. Kale was not an issue until we messed up the one team fight. You guys, Alex did a really good job in lane as well as I think we got a gank off on her as well. I can't remember right now. Uh, excuse me, but we have a really interesting bot lane because we don't see Leona hardly ever. And then this game, yeah, until the first mountain dragon, which is the third dragon, I honestly feel like we were winning, and we should have won this game, to be completely honest with you, but and you guys even, like what Peridian said, you guys even made them feel like that we were choking them out this game, and then we did two things really poorly, and then Kale hits her big spike, and she becomes really strong. It's still, you still can beat it, but we even we sent 4 people after a bottom lane, but we went in one by one and just died. Like a whole bunch of silliness. Yeah, I would have thrown your cocoon first, no matter what there. Did we see Rek'Sai? We do see Rek'Sai. So this is actually... I didn't realize you had your ward down already. So you 100% know where he is. I don't see any pings either. Huh. So goes back to the very first game again. I don't see one ping on this that you guys are calling out that Rek'Sai's top, and then also she only has blue buff. So this can easily translate to Central getting Crab, and then he can take literally this entire fucking jungle. But more importantly, well, that is the most important thing, is communicating that. Secondly is we see him go up this way, so no matter what, Alex, you should know. Oh man, and this wave's pushing on you too. Yeah, you're in a really bad spot now because of this. This is why I wanted to tell you to take E level 2, because they're definitely coming up here, but you had vision of them. Like, you have to know that he's up there. I know you don't die here, but you end up blowing your flash. Yeah. It sucks because your wave was in a shitty position and it just kind of set you up for that. You still do a good job, but Central doesn't no counter jungling at all. He's about to gank bottom. Got Ignite out of it, Flash out of it. It was good. But in all honesty, you counter jungling there would have been better for us overall, because you would have had level advantage on the Rek'Sai. But again, our communication. First blood. Good job. I'm going to go back because this is something Don said he pinged, so we'll see. Yep, he pings it right there. I mean, You're gonna die there no matter what. Something we gotta do more of is finding ways to get you out of lane 2. Oh, I just changed the fog of war. Whoops. Finding more ways to get you out of lane 2, Dawn. Because it always seems like we're... you don't have any mana. You're just dead. You're always like coming next. So this right here as well, like we just saw Rek'Sai was bottom. Pretty sure. Let me make sure. I'm pretty sure we saw him on a... Oh yeah, he just turret dove. So we know where he's at. So this right here needs to like stop immediately. You're dueling because we know where he's coming. Like he's where he's at is what I'm saying. And Central's doing a camp. Just let her miss these minions and back up. It's fine. And this is also another thing where I was talking about, like right here, I don't know your guys' communication or timing if we know he has flash or not. He has flash. So this is one of those things I was saying where you guys hesitate to do stuff. As soon as she ignites you, you should just flash away. Like 100%, you should have just flashed away. You could have ignited her and flashed away and probably lived. She still lives, but like we can't hesitate on that stuff. Good job freezing that for him as best as you could. We need to do more of getting you out of the lane too, Mystic. Because like I don't think we called that she was out of there until we saw her actually in the lane. And this is what I was talking about too, of like when we play versus this champion, we need to get wards up the river more because he just took that really unique pathing. Especially since we don't have summoners at all right now. But you guys did a good job. But the waves shoving towards them again, like this is such a bad problem that everybody has of just getting your waves stuck in the wrong fucking spot. You guys don't have summoners right now and it's shoving towards them. It's a good job by you guys. Like they were just there. That's exactly what I mean about. We always have our waves in fucking shitty spots somewhere. It's so bad. He was just down here too, so we should really know like that there's a good chance that he's in the area, so you should just be playing back further. But we saw him again, so yeah, Central can take this. You also should have immediately, when you came around this corner, Central, you should have fucking autoed that plant ahead of time. Because that's one of our only ways of retreating. Like, literally, as soon as you get around it, you should be autoing that fucking plant. I want to watch this because why did you all backwards? It's good. So immediately though, stop chasing. Just go back to your lanes. Go back to your lanes. You guys got the kill. It's good. Stop chasing. Okay, so we're actually down right now. So this is what I was talking about. You guys did a good job of like weathering the storm. Dawn's up by 22 CS, but LeBlanc is 3-0. We're down 1.6k, something like that. 1.5k. So this too, Alex, like, you have no mana. There, you should just recall, basically. You just end up using your flash. It's okay to miss out on some CS if you're saving bigger cooldowns. So we have okay vision right now. It's pretty good. I mean, river bottom is all them though. We're topside river. I think they're coming for a dive right now. Okay. That was really dumb of him to do that. It's a good job you guys following. It's kind of the same thing about switching targets there. I mean, I think you should have switched targets again, Central, a lot sooner. I don't know. I guess it's okay, but I mean, you guys just killed Leona easily. I think you still do, don't you? Yeah. You never have to die there, though. Is the point? We just switched targets immediately. Like Kai'Sa flashed out of range, pretty much. Boom, Alex with the kill. That E was really, really crazy. Like you almost actually made that. So this is another one of the moments I'm talking about. I guess. I don't know. I think you walk towards this side, though, once she engaged on you. I don't think you should have died there, but that's just me. I think this might have been the fight that I was talking about, too, for us. Because Peridian's fucking overstaying by himself. Yeah, so we ended up blowing flash. So if we would have just like communicated, hey, I'm coming bot right now, kind of shit. As soon as we get the lane, you don't even fucking. Yeah, you autoing there closes or slows your gap. You may have been able to E forward and get your blade on her, and then he could W2 like we were talking about. May have. Just communication of when we want to go, kind of thing. Okay, switch targets. Good. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. It was good. You guys switched to Leona fast enough there. So this is what this guy's doing wrong, though. Look, he's 5-1 though, but he's level 8. He's not getting any experience at all. I don't remember if we die here. I don't think we do. No, you guys fucking chunk him. So we're 13 minutes into the game too. Right now, You guys should be calling for Mystic. He's going back right now. You should be calling for Mystic to come do Herald. Oh, he's not. He's stayed. Central's on it. No, he's not. He cleared a ward. This is where Dawn kills him. So he was 5-1. Dawn kills him because look at the. He's a 2-level advantage on the fucking guy. Even though Dawn was fucking 1-3. So this fight too. Like we just have to decide if we're gonna fight or do the fucking Herald. I think we end up getting 2 kills and the Herald, but it's 2 for 2. Will we get Herald? I think we could have just went on the fucking Kale there, honestly, in that fight. Or the Rek'Sai, doesn't matter. Just fucking put a pause on doing the Herald. Once they're contesting, just go for the kills. And that LeBlanc Leona dive under turret, it doesn't matter who anyone is there, you're just gonna fucking die pretty much if you don't dodge the Leona skill shot. And you rush your charms a lot, Don. You guys pick up the kill. Really good ult. She comes back, right? Yeah, good job. So immediately we could be dropping Herald mid now. Right? We have Herald. Guess we don't need to, but it's definitely an option. Why are you standing that? Oh, you did it in literally Leona's sight, so she can stun you and cancel it. And look how we're fighting right now too. There's 2 people over here, 2 people over here. Why are we doing this? Guys can make fighting so much simpler. Like, we still cleaned up everything there, but we wasted Herald and we're fighting in 2 different groups. That's a trend in this game of doing that, basically. You guys reset for Dragon right now, hopefully. I'm trying to remember everything. What? This guy's just being fucking way too cocky. Yeah, Purdian's right. Look, he is warrior right now. He's being way too cocky. But this now can turn into someone holds mid and then we go for bottom, or yeah, mids are down. So yeah, we could turn his death into getting bottom turret, but I'm pretty sure Dubs needs to probably reset too at this point. Let's see. 1800, yeah, so it's perfectly fine. You just probably need to get this wave, shove it so that you don't miss out on the experience, and then go back at this point. Someone can hold mid. Yeah, we need to do this ward more often. Right here. I know they clear it, but that's because they just saw it. This is just them being way too fucking cocky. I don't know what the hell they're doing. So immediately we should... What can we do right now? So their blue buff is coming up. We should be looking to get vision in their jungle and take over stuff. Anytime you guys get a kill like this, it gives us priority in their jungle because we'll have numbers advantage. Especially like someone has to go down here. Like you don't see him yet, but this should translate into us going into this jungle and getting vision at least. It doesn't matter what, if there is anything there, we should be getting vision there. Okay, we get vision. Deny a little bit. Do we... No, we don't get blue. Okay, he has to go back. Hopefully that translates. No, we didn't get blue. Oh, that's where Pretty and sniped you. I think we get one or two here. Again, this is just the common theme of this game for them, is them overstaying. Boom. So now we go for Baron, correct? We have good vision everywhere too, so this is all us here. I'm pretty sure we peel off and get kills, which is perfectly fine. But we have to, yeah, call for it and do it immediately. Dawn kills this guy again, because again, the guy doesn't know how to get experience. So this turns into turd for us. Like, look how many dumb mistakes these guys made. Like, there's no way we should have lost this game. We're up by 4K right now. Kale's 1 in 5 with 2 items. We're more than okay. The next dragon's the one where we, our spacing is really poor. Also, before we went B, we should have got this crab too. Since we had control of the area, we knew it was coming up. So this is the dragon's coming up right now. So you're getting priority there. Alex, you can actually be pushing top one more wave because you have TP, buddy. So we're gonna go over this one really slow. I want to say someone said during this that that's Kale's ward, but maybe that was at the Baron Pit. I think it was at the Baron Pit actually. So as soon as we see Kale here, we don't see anybody else either, do we? Like, our entire team should now be deciding what we're doing, and we have to do it as a group. And I honestly think we should be going like 5-manning her. Like, Central could probably cocoon her over the wall. Okay, there's the cocoon. So these guys get snared. Why are you up here, Mystic? Why are you over here? And you guys are focusing the Leona right now too, and not the fucking... this fight is gonna drive me nuts. The Kale ult went on Leona too. Like, how are we not just blowing this bitch up? You should be immediately coming down to the team right now, Mystic. Okay, she got a good ult and E on you. It doesn't matter. At this point, you guys should be fucking bum rushing her, not the Leona. We don't give a fuck about the Leona. This is Kale. Look at that. All 4 of you on her and just letting Kale... The only person that fucking went for Kale is the guy that got ulted onto, is Dubs. What are we doing there, guys? We had their entire team separated up here. Like, they're way up here, and these two are down here. The only person that matters is right here. Look at this, and we're still fighting split, like all over the fucking place. This is exactly what I was telling you guys about. This is the fight that we lost the lead that we have. So we have the gold lead. They'll get Baron after this too, but we're fighting like 3 separate fights. There's no reason for that. It's perfectly fine that the Leona from the Fog of War got an ult and an E on the Lucian, but there's no way that we should be focusing Leona here. Because their team is so split from her, we should just be going deep onto fucking Kayle. She gets a 4-man ultimate off on you guys. The Kayle ultimate coming down. Oy. That's rough. You guys are all over the place on that fight. And this is the fight that essentially lost us the game too. It was at 110 whenever your Q hit it, Mystic. It was a good job there, recognizing we can get a turret for free, but now we just have to chill. Good job. You got 2 turrets off of them getting Baron. That was really good. And this is something you have to notice too. Same thing we talked about in the first game, I believe. Or was it the first game? The level difference. So you're 2 levels down. If she hit that fucking elixir, then she has her transcendent shit, which she does. So at this point, Alex is in a really rough spot. And I think you try to fight her if I'm not mistaken. Not really try to fight, she just fucking does a crazy amount of damage. I think honestly at this point, Dawn would have been better facing her in the lane because he can just charm her at least when she comes and chunk her, so. What? You guys jumping on them because they are separated. Good job. That's them with Baron. Wasting Baron. So they're not staying balanced, like I said. They were at the inner turret and mid lane and up at the inhibitor turret alright almost, and you guys were, and then they were further back. I think we get 2 more kills here, don't we? Yep. So like we're clearly still in this game. I don't know what happened there though with you, Dubs. I don't know what the communication was or what. Yeah, you should not be dashing forward at her. No way. You guys couldn't even fight her 2 versus 1 right now, I don't think. And this isn't even the time I was talking about with when we went in scattered. It's the next time when she gets a triple kill on us. It's just like they started doing it too. Like we got 2 kills there for free, and we gave the Dubs kill back to them when we shouldn't have. But really, like scattered on like our decision making at this point in the game. I think a big complaint of both games is they definitely had better vision control than us in both games, I would say. This game should have been us. First game should have been them because they had all those winning lanes. This is the deciding thing. We were still perfectly fine. You guys made a really good call to run down here. As soon as this bitch goes in and you kills her though, this is a free inhibitor. Like, that was absolutely dumb. So at this moment, you should just be staying back, Mystic. Yeah, throwing Q everyone should just be focusing the goddamn inhibitor. Like, you're perfectly fine. Central's telling you guys don't, you can do this. We're being really afraid. Central's hitting it, Dub's hitting it. But then we decide to take a fight. Just walk it up. Dawn has fucking alt everything right now. We have alt on Braum too, on Mystic. See? Yeah. Look at the fucking... You also... Alex, right there, when you got an alt kill, you should be flashing into them for the fear. You have flash right now. You should immediately be flashing right here. You flash in there, you're gonna get 2 fears and we win the fight. Even though we didn't do it correctly. Yep, you literally flash right here, you get both fears and we kill both of them. But the main thing there is, while we don't need to take the fight there, just get the objective and get out of there, because then we get all the control back in the game, especially with Baron up. The fact we took a fight there is just craziness. This is a part of the game too where, like, Central, you snared Kale there, but it doesn't matter. Like, we have to blow her up instantly or she's gonna be perfectly fine. This is the one. See, he flashed forward, threw a Q on her. No one's there. No one's close enough to start to get the snare, and you guys are also standing face to face on her. So her AoE is like hitting both of you at once. You're dashing into her again. This is what I was talking about, of just being kind of like our decision making was really scattered there. Just do all 3 of you at the same time and spread out, and she's fucking dead. So now they have complete control again because she just got a triple kill for herself. So they could do anything they wanted. I don't remember what happens next for some reason. They're shoving up mid. Yeah. They shove it up mid to counter our super minions since we split out like that. Damn, you didn't even get the kill on that. Alex, you died right before. Yeah. So you guys are I'm trying to think. Let's go back and look here, because we have the supers pushing. But in order for us to be able to rotate, we need to push the supers basically past this point. Especially when they don't have KO. Like, this is when we should have been forced into fight right here. If you're ever going to force a fight, she's not there. Let's go back. I don't think we actually know where she is. She just went back to base. Yeah, so this is pretty and all day here, calling to shove mid and them seal us off basically. And again, look, we have Dawn and Dubs on this side. We're over here, like we're just split. Everything came down to basically after or starting with that first mountain dragon, us doing everything split during fights when we don't have to. And we're gonna lose this fight 5 versus 4 too, because Kale's way up here. So we're 1 for 1 right now. And Kale just TP'd in. So we had like a good 15 seconds worth of fighting. Sorry, I forgot LeBlanc assassinated him there. But basically every time we fought, like from that third dragon on, was us just being split in 2 different groups. You guys can't do that shit. You gotta be calling out targets, talking about fighting front to back. I don't think I heard you guys ever talk about Rek'Sai having GA this entire game or items at all. Like you guys need to look at their item spikes and know like when certain things are up and what they get because it's important. Especially if they're buying stopwatches and stuff like that. You can't just not be aware of it. And you have to know when Kale has like second item spike, third item spike, all that stuff. For every champion, you need to know. Like look, he even went the on hit with like heavier AP this game too. Yeah, and look, we don't have MR like anywhere. Wow. We have Ma on Alex, Merc treads on 2 people, and they have LeBlanc, Kaisa, and the Kale. I don't have any damn MR. Oh, and we have Zeke's as well, sorry. Hmm. Definitely needed more MR, I'm pretty sure, for this game. Excuse me. Hmm. Yeah, it's interesting. Because he's their primary source of attack damage, and they have essentially, because she even does magic damage too with all of her spells. Yep, we need to do a better job during team fights of actually focusing the same thing. So we need to figure out like who's going to be calling that stuff out so it's a lot simpler because sometimes I hear Central saying Leona, Leona, or Rek'Sai, Rek'Sai. Other times I don't hear anybody. It's just the fight's happening. It just needs to be called out. But you guys need to learn how. Like if we have the lead, obviously fighting's going to be a little different. Where we're going to most likely be the aggressors. So it's going to be a little bit of separation where Dubs will be. Excuse me. Dubs will most likely be with Mystic in the back line, kind of kiting forward or kiting around the fight while you guys are hopefully making a big play with a flank or whatever it may be. But in games like this, like we have to fight together. Like they just want to. LeBlanc wants to assassinate someone. He wants to go forward. She wants to go forward. She can go forward. So calling out targets is crazy important. There's those 2 fights, maybe 3 fights where you guys are like 2-man groups, 3-man and a 3-man group, and it cost us both those fights when we should have honestly won this game. But that's just stuff we got to work on. Whole bunch that we need to work on, but this isn't the caliber of team that we have been facing, so it's obviously going to be different for you guys in the game. You guys have better macro than these guys. Obviously, Peridian's going to help them a lot since he was here with us and he learned a lot from us. But we need to really use that to our advantage in a lot of games. It doesn't matter if they're better than us or not. We need to really lean on our decision making, making better decisions because we should have won that second game hands down. But we'll work on that stuff some more going forward here, and I'll try to work on the communication tree a little bit more too. But it's kind of a pain in the ass, so I'll work on it for you guys.